Do no harm, and leave the world a better place than you found it. Be brave to stand for what you believe in, even if you stand alone. Man is an animal who has to live in a lie in order to live at all. Whatever is going to happen will happen, whether we worry or not. Do good, live in the most positive and joyful way possible every day. The most dangerous of all falsehoods is a slightly distorted truth. People who keep stiff upper lips find that it's damn hard to smile. Any fool can know. The point is to understand. Do not swallow bait offered by the enemy. Do not interfere with an army that is returning home. If a craftsman wants to do good work, he must first sharpen his tools. I don't think of all the misery, but of the beauty that still remains. I should have based my judgment upon deeds and not words. Conformity teaches us the value of our precious worth. There are two ways of spreading light: to be the candle or the mirror that reflects it. Your strongest muscle and worst enemy is your mind. Train it well. Stay calm. You've been through this before. You'll get through it again. When you treat your failures as lessons, you can never fail. I do not believe in taking the right decision. I take a decision and make it right. Believe those who are seeking the truth. Doubt those who find it. They don't actually want you to do your own thing, not unless it's their thing too. If you're waiting until you feel talented enough to make it, you'll never make it. If you have the courage to begin, you have the courage to succeed. It's faith in something and enthusiasm for something that makes a life worth living. The only thing that can grow is the thing you give energy to. Grace isn't a little prayer you chant before receiving a meal. It's a way to live. Life is a bittersweet journey, my friend, a bittersweet journey. You know, the minute you stop thinking about it, it'll happen. Anything not worth doing is worth not doing well. Think about it. Instinct is a makeshift, an admission of helplessness before the problem of reality. Being born is like being kidnapped and then sold into slavery. Our fingerprints don't fade from the lives we've touched. A smiling lie is a whirlwind, easy to enter, but hard to escape. We humans are more concerned with having than with being. Remember to be kind with your words, especially to yourself. I never fail. It's just that the people around me succeed more than I. The eye sees only what the mind is prepared to comprehend. Abundance is not the absence of scarcity. It is the presence of abundant mentality. Never give up. Things that you keep dreaming about will happen one day. Other people's opinion of you does not have to become your reality. Imagination is everything. It is the preview of life's coming attractions. Let everything be allowed to do what it naturally does, so that its nature will be satisfied. If you believe you can, you might. If you know you can, you will. Everything has its beauty, but not everyone sees it. Follow your heart, then root its longing with the facts. Always stand up for truth, regardless of who steps on it. Unthinking respect for authority is the greatest enemy of truth. Healthy citizens are the greatest asset any country can have. Success awaits those who steadfastly commit to any requisite sacrifice. If those who are sent to draw water begin by drinking themselves, the army is suffering from thirst. Winning isn't enough. The acme of all skill is to defeat your enemy before taking the field. A paranoid is someone who knows a little of what's going on. Those whose upper and lower ranks have the same desire are victorious. But the only way never to do the wrong thing is never to do anything. Maturity is when you stop complaining and making excuses and start making changes. Science without religion is lame. Religion without science is blind. Leadership is all about making things to move forward, not backward. Before you find your soulmate, you must first discover your soul. When you are content to be simply yourself and don't compare or compete, everyone will respect you. He who controls others may be powerful, but he who has mastered himself is mightier still. When you are ignorant of the enemy, but know yourself, your chances of winning or losing are equal. The king is only fond of words and cannot translate them into deeds. True goodness springs from a man's own heart. All men are born good. If you concentrate on small, manageable steps, you can cross unimaginable distances. Of all those in the army close to the commander, none is more intimate than the secret agent. There are two ways to live. You can live as if nothing is a miracle. You can live as if everything is a miracle. Talent hits a target no one else can hit. Genius hits a target no one else can see. Life is more or less a lie, but then again, that's exactly the way we want it to be. If at first you don't succeed, remove all evidence you ever tried. Life is an essay you yourself have to write, start to finish. I've had a lot of worries in my life, most of which never happened. The search for truth is more precious than its possession. There's more to logic than identifying logical fallacies. Life is a full circle, widening until it joins the circle motions of the infinite. The sidelines may be safer, but life is played on the field. The essence of being human is that one does not seek perfection. Life is worth living as long as there's a laugh in it. This is your life, and it's ending 1 minute at a time. We are all worms, but I do believe that I am a glowworm. If you only shine light on your flaws, all your perfects will dim. After your death, you will be what you were before your birth. We live only now. Everything else is either past or is unknown. Don't get so busy making a living that you forget to make a life. Those who do not think about the future cannot have one. Patience is the only way you can endure the gray periods. It is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live. If I had to live my life over, I'd live over a saloon. Cherish those who seek the truth, but beware of those who find it. People are the most difficult thing in the world to change. I saw a star. I reached for it. I missed, so I accepted the sky. The elegance under pressure is the result of fearlessness. We must live together as brothers or perish together as fools. The money you make is a symbol of the value you create. Success is getting what you want. Happiness is wanting what you get. In business, professionalism is not a tactic, but a moral value. Mist to mist, drops to drops, for water thou art, and unto water shalt thou return. It is better to live one day as a lion than 100 years as a sheep. Your words start to lose value when your actions don't match. For them to perceive the advantage of defeating the enemy, they must also have their rewards. If fate doesn't make you laugh, you just don't get the joke. Keep their friends close and their enemies closer,